Roberts, The Next Take on Super Channel. This is open to all the actors. Working with NASA consultants, was there anything said to you that helped inform your performance?
I didn't talk to anyone, so I'm like...
I'm such a nerd when it comes to space exploration now, so I took complete advantage of this. And I got to go to JPL in Pasadena, meet with all the robotics guys, and see the twins of the Curiosity rovers, and do virtual reality to be on Mars to see what that would be like. And then I went to Houston and met with Tracy Caldwell Dyson, who's an astronaut, and talked to her. And yes, I learned all the technical things, but then just the human side of it was really beneficial to me. For example, when we were talking, she was talking about her husband, and I noticed she was wearing a wedding ring. And I just assume when people go to space, they don't wear jewelry. And just even something like that, which is why my character wears a wedding ring in the film. And she talked about how important it is when you're in space to keep your ties to Earth. So things like your wedding ring, or sometimes they'll surprise you with your favorite food. If you like M&Ms, you'll get a surprise thing of M&Ms when you're up there. All of that was really helpful to me.
And Chuta, you were in contact.
Guys from the European Space Agency, and that was fascinating because, you know, it gives you an insight into the kind of personalities needed, you know, to do this kind of work. I mean, obviously, these people are incredibly smart, but also they have to be very measured, very methodical, and it is, you know, it is in the end lives at stake, and they're all very aware that no matter what kind of preparations that you make, you know, I think the program has the sort of, I think it's 2 pairs of eyes, so anything that you do, 2 people are watching you do it, you know, so that to try and minimize the ideas of something going wrong, especially when astronauts are involved. So, but even then, you know, things are bound to happen, and people have to be very capable of thinking on their feet and problem solving very quickly. And I just think that takes a certain kind of personality. I think that part of what happens in the film is that there's a lot of these guys, they do develop kind of a humor, you know, and it's not really a gallows humor. It's actually just a way of rationalizing what they need to do, how they're going to do it, and dealing with that kind of front lobe problem solving.
And we certainly see that with Michael's character as well, in terms of the humor and the way that he jokes his way through a great deal of the stressful situations that happen in the
I wouldn't
film.
necessarily call it like comedy or humor.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like kind of like the nerdiest humor that you can possibly have in a spacecraft. And it's a way to deal with, you know, there's a lot. I kind of got it like in when I was doing End of Watch. Sometimes you get so bored that you just make things up and try to make the time go by a little bit quicker. And that's what I try to do anyway.
Yeah. We'll turn.